At 47 years old, after 25 years married, I found myself divorced. You guys, I thought it was over. I sat there for 6 years focusing on getting my kid into high school and never dated. I remember sitting on my floor just crying, saying, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm too old to do this again. I'm too old now to fall in love and find the love of my life, because how much time are we going to have left, right? Now, some of you are going to say 47 is so young, but to me, it felt like life was over. And to be honest with you, even into my 50s, I bought my own house. My kids went off to college when I was 50, and I was sitting here still not dating. Out all kinds of guys, offers, not interested. Absolutely not interested. I didn't want anything to do with anybody. And then one day I happened to be looking across the bar and saw a guy, and I asked my friends, who is that? And they said, we don't know, but we'll find out. Little did I know they were actually approaching him. I didn't realize that was happening until it was already happening. Right now, I can tell you that for the first time in my life, since my divorce, I feel alive again. And it has really made me realize that I'm 52 now, and I feel great. I'm out having fun. I'm dancing, I'm dating, I'm singing, I'm playing, I'm traveling. I'm doing all those things, and I have freedom to do it. So if you think your life is over at 50, take it from me. It's not over.
All right, so this chick hasn't even dated anybody yet, guys. I mean, she's been divorced over 6 years now, and still has not actually gone out there and tested her SMV in the dating market yet. However, once she does, she will quickly come to the realization that being single and divorced and having kids from another man does not help you out there, right? Especially with the guys that so many of these women want, which are the top level guys. Right? These guys, the last thing they want is some divorced single mom with multiple kids, especially being in her 50s. And all that yip yap about her, like traveling and going on vacations and having freedom, and I could do this, I could do that. You know, now I have time, my kids are in college. You know what? That gets old really fast, right? Being alone, I mean, especially after you've been married your entire life. Imagine that. She probably got married in her early 20s, right? So being with the same person for nearly 3 decades, having a partner, somebody to come home to, somebody to share your life with, somebody to do things with, right? When you're out there by yourself, it's a very different story. And going solo and being alone, that gets old really, really fast, right? I know this personally because I never got married or anything like that, but I grew up in a house with a whole lot of people, right? I had brothers, I had sisters. My grandmothers were living with us at one point. I just remember, and we did not have a big house, and I just remember going, man, I can't wait to grow up and have my own place all to myself. Oh, it's gonna be so awesome, just me and all my space and all that. And it was great for like the first year or so, and then it kind of got old. I was like, I'm kind of getting tired of coming home. I'm kind of getting tired of coming home to just crickets, right? Voicemail, and you know, it just wasn't all that it was cracked up to be. And I wasn't even in a marriage, right? However, yeah, I mean, for this chick going from a family, right, her family life, and living in a house with kids and all that, the dog, and then all of a sudden she's moving into, as many of these women do, right, they'll move into like a junior studio apartment because that's really all they can afford. And now they're downsizing, so it's just them, and being in this like apartment, right, feeling like you're in college again. It might be fun at first, but as I've said, it gets old really fast. And she, again, has not really gone out there and dated yet, by her own admission, right? So she has not experienced the bad boys and the Tinder swindlers of the world that are out there waiting for her, you know, to dip her toes in the water and take advantage of her. I mean, she was just talking about how she was at the bar with her friends, and they approached, her girlfriends approached like some dude for her. Sorry. So they approached some dude for her, and you know, this is all new to her. You can tell, right? I mean, if you're single, I mean, this is just par for the course, man. I mean, you know, personally for me, when I'm out with doing boot camp or I'm out with students, I mean, I'll do probably at least a dozen approaches in one night. It's not even a big deal, right? But so many of these girls, and I can tell the ones that don't go out with their girlfriends, or they're just fresh out of a long-term relationship, nobody's ever talked to them before, their eyes just light up. They're just like blown away, like, oh my gosh, a man is talking to me. That's not my husband. Ooh, wow. You know, they're just mesmerized by all this, like they're in Disneyland. However, once they start actually dating, and once they start going out with these guys, and they realize how flaky they are and how they could care less about them, that's when they start to change their tune, right? And all she has to do is listen to other divorced women who are complaining out there online about their dating lives sucking, and how, oh my gosh, I just wish that, you know, I wasn't so hasty and I didn't divorce my husband so quick. She'll learn, okay? She'll learn, as they all do. Next clip.
The comment is harsh, but your response is delusional. This man is posting on my video about how women are happy after divorce, how they have the time of their lives, how they have the best sex of their lives, and how they are finally happy after they get divorced. I don't think men understand how exhausting it is to be married to them, and how relieving it is to finally leave them in the dust. Now, I'm sorry that somebody's hurt you and you're continuously upset about it, but the idea of women being happy isn't delusional. The idea of women needing men to be happy, that's delusional.
All right, this chick is factually delusional, because women after divorce, especially in their 40s, as she's claiming to be, 43 years old, are not happier. Believe me, and the stats don't lie. The facts don't lie. Every statistic out there will tell you that as women get older, mostly the single women, the unmarried women, right? As they get older, the unhappier and more miserable they are, right? I mean, you can even look at, the statistics on women who are taking antidepressants. As they get older, more and more women are taking and are on antidepressants. More and more women are seeing a psychiatrist or a therapist. Why? Happy people don't do that. Happy people aren't on antidepressants. I've never taken an antidepressant in my life. I've never gone to see a therapist in my life. I'm fine. I'm happy as a clam. I'm driving a Lamborghini, right? I can't be happier. So this chick is totally delusional, and she's responding to some dude in her comment that said, you know, you're delusional, which she is. And instead of just having a little bit of introspection and just at least opening her mind up to the possibility that maybe she is delusional, she might actually learn something. She might fix it, right? But a lot of these women, they don't. They never fix themselves, right? And what's stopping them really is their ego, right? Just way too much ego, right? Way too much ego that gets in the way of them actually, you know, benefiting from any critique that some stranger might give them. All right, but she's totally wrong, guys. I mean, every study out there has pointed to the fact that the older a woman gets, the more miserable and unhappy she becomes. However, what's funny is the older a man gets, the more happier we become. Is it because we get more financially stable? We can buy better houses. We can buy better cars. We can drive Lambos. It could be, right? It could be. I mean, come on, man. Look at this car. Unbelievable. It's awesome. It's sunny out there. I'm having a great old time. I'm 52, man. I couldn't have been. I can't be happier than I am now. I mean, I'm I'm much happier than I was in my 20s, man. But for women, no, it's not the same. Why? Because their value is tied to their youth, right? You know, sadly, I mean, or unsadly, it's tied to their youth, you know, their femininity, you know, their age, their physical attractiveness. Where ours, as guys, it's tied to, you know, our resources, right? That's how the game is played. But regardless, let's roll on to the next clip, shall we?
So I just did a video about a couple conversations I've had in the last few months of men having women in rotation and women having men in rotation, whatever. But y'all, for those of us that are single out there, like, it is rough. I mean, if the dating sites weren't challenging enough, you meet a guy that you think is nice, you click with, and then you find out he's just looking to put girls in rotation. Just shaking my head over here. Like, I've been single a long time. I have a great job. I have a home. I have kids that are happy and successful. Like, why change my life? I guess, I don't know, at this point, it just seems so difficult.
And this lady just said for herself, right? Dating out there is wild. You know, you're just gonna be in some dude's rotation. You're just gonna be some guy's side chick. Why are you gonna be some guy's side chick? It's because you're beyond the age of value for high value dudes, right? Which, as I keep saying, are the men that these women want. These women aren't out there looking for low value guys. They're not out there divorcing their husbands after 30 or 40 years, hoping to find a lower tier guy. No, they want those top shelf dudes. Right? But they don't understand top shelf man can get top shelf women, which basically means women in their 20s and late teens. Okay, simple as that. So she obviously has been out there. She obviously has been testing the waters, right? She has been testing her SMV to see where she measures up at this age. And she is finding out the hard way, as many of these women have to do, that it's not all, you know, sunshines and rainbows, right? That it's very difficult as a woman in your 50s to go out there and pull the same level of dudes that you were used to pulling back when you met your husband. This is why you do not divorce your husband, ladies. You just do not do that. And all that malarkey she rambled on about I have money, I have my own home, I paid off my car. We don't care about that. There's not a man that you'll ever meet on this planet that goes, dude, bro, help me meet some women. I'm looking for a woman who has, you know, a house, paid her house, has a car, has a fat bank account. No, that's not on a guy's list. If you have that stuff, hey, great. That's like icing on the cake. But the first thing that guys always say when you go, hey, you know, I'm going to introduce you to someone. What is the first thing they say? Do they go, does she have a degree? Does she have money? Does she have a nice car? Is she driving a Tesla? Does she have her own house? No, we don't even ask that. The first and only question we care about is she cute? Is she cute? That's all we want to know. That's the starting point. Is she cute, right? We don't even go, hey, is she fine? Is she a fox? Ooh, does she look like a model? No, we lower our standards. See, at least guys, we're realistic. We have very, very basic standards. Is she cute? That's all we want to know. That's the starting point. After your friend goes, yeah, she's cute. Next question. Is she cool? That's it. That's all we want to know. Is she cute? And is she cool? That's it. Done. Yeah, if the answer is yes and yes, set me up, son. I'm ready to go. Let's do this. She could be the mother of my children from what you just told me. Those two things, right? She's cute and she's cool. Woo! Woohoo! Right? We're ready to go. But a woman? No. He's got to tick all these boxes. Okay, so he's just cute? You mean he's not hot? Is he over 6 feet tall? Does he have a good job? What kind of car does he drive? Is it a newer model? Is it within the last 5 years? Okay, and then she has like a laundry list of these other boxes that you need to tick. I mean, but for guys, I mean, those are the two things we need. That's why we're always in relationships, right? Most guys, it's not hard for us to be in a relationship, long-term relationship, and find one. Whereas for these women, it's nearly impossible because they're looking for a unicorn type guy. But as always, gentlemen, drop your comments below. Let me know what you think of tonight's coaching video. Anything you'd like to add, anything you would like to share, please drop them in the comments below, and I'll see you there in my comments. So until next time, this is M from the 33 Secrets, signing out here with the Lamborghini. Such a beautiful car. Just got this car, and we're going to be featuring it here on the channel for many months and many years to come. So get used to it. And yes, I still have the DeLorean. DeLorean is not going anywhere. But we are going to enjoy this car for many years to come while we have it here on the channel. Just picked this car up, had it delivered basically a week ago. The same guy who delivered my DeLorean, TJ, at Florida Exotic Transport. He also delivered the Lamborghini for me. You can also follow me on IG at MadCrossOfficial if you want to see the entire process of me purchasing this car. I'll probably do a full review on my Alpha channel, which should be fun. I'll have that up momentarily if it's not up already. This car is just amazing, right? I was on the hunt for this car for over 2 years, and then finally when it popped up, it took me over 2.5 months to close this deal and get this car at the right price where I felt comfortable, they felt comfortable letting it go. This is in Rosa Festo Red. This car is finished in Rosa Festo Red, which is one of the rarest colors for Lamborghini. It's a $14,880 option. It's gorgeous, looks really good. But going to be featuring it in a lot more coaching videos here on the channel, so I'm very excited about it, as you can see. But as always, gentlemen, don't forget to smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, and smash that notification bell as well, so that you are notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on the YouTube. More importantly, guys, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, please, right? Helps me out a ton when you guys actually subscribe and you don't just take off on me, right? So make sure you're subscribed to the 33 Secrets as well. This is in the right color too, right? This is basically the color of the 33 Secrets right here. I should put a big 33 logo right on the hood. Just piss off all the modern women out there. In any case, for you guys who want to support my work and everything I'm teaching you here, all of this red pill, gold pill, platinum pill content that I've been teaching you for years and years, if I've added value to your life, if you love what I do here, the best way to support me is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months of Mastery, where I'm teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I'm talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s, the same exact type of women that myself and all of my coaching students all around the world now are out there approaching and closing every single week. And I kid you not, we are making it happen every single week. I want you to join us. I want you to become one of us. Right? We should all be driving Lamborghinis. In any case, that's the best way to support my work, guys. All you need to do is click the link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video. I'm out. Man, this car is gorgeous, isn't it? Look at that. Woo! Oh, goodness gracious. What a ride.